All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. Sadly, this is going to be kind of a sad video right here because I mean, look at what's happening to Tilray. My goodness, it's crazy, right? We went from optimistic to wondering what's going to happen to really super optimistic to my goodness, are we about to slip into all-time lows? It's mind blowing what's happened in basically a month of trading between middle of May and this middle of April right here, right? Or sorry, middle of March. So we'll get into the details shortly, but man, one more time, what a crazy, crazy chart, and it really just shows the power of the 8 and the 20 here, okay? Real quick before we do go any further, excuse me. What are we going to do today? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this thing is setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages, these horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video everywhere, comment whatever you want. Honestly, anything you can do really does help with the YouTube algorithms, but legit, just being here and watching this and giving me your time, super, super appreciated, okay? So look, let's get into the details. And again, I can't stress how almost every single video I say bad things happen under the 8 and the 20, and you really need to believe that these are your friends. Otherwise, man, you're gonna have something like this. And look, I talked about this fake out right here. I am not perfect, I am not all-knowing, I definitely get things wrong. And yeah, this looked good, that looked good, that looked good, that looked good, and then we get this string of 4 days, right? I mean, technical analysis is not here to say it's perfect, it's not here to say it's guaranteed, right? But my goodness, right? All you can really do is say, my goodness. And here's what the real problem is, and it's a little easier to see on the weekly. This 236 line, this is now our all-time low support line, all right? If we fall below this, oh my goodness, I hate, excuse me, I hate having money in all-time lows. All-time lows is a black hole vortex that just eats away your money, eats and eats away your money, and actually much quicker than you'll anticipate it as well. Like I've always said, once you lose the line, get ready to lose 20%. And then after you lose that 20%, get ready to lose the next 20% and so on. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a rough place to be. And really, there's just so much bad, right? It looks like the green line wants to keep going down. It looks like our orange line wants to keep going down. The 50, like all of these lines want to keep going down. The MACD looks like it's ready to just basically reset and start going back down. Like I'm kind of seeing one of these right here, and look how long it goes down for, right? RSI looks like it's ready to go down. I know this 38 seems like a relatively low number, but I mean, look, it wasn't that long ago Tilly was at an 8 down here. You know what I mean? Like, what's this one right here? This alone is an 18, almost half of where we are, right? So, I mean, there's actually a lot of reason to be very scared that we're literally a penny away. And it kind of looks like we actually wicked it on Friday as well. I'm going to just kind of zoom in. Not quite touched it, but my goodness, right? And look, obviously the line's not even perfectly to it, so it might have actually hit the line, right? So, um, be careful here. There's not a lot of technical analysis that I'm going to give you here, all right? We are now 1, 2, 3, 4 full days under the 8 and the 20. For the most part, all the selling, like the low of the day is pretty much the close of the day. People just kept selling, kept selling, kept selling, kept selling with no recovery. Kept selling, kept selling, kept selling, kept selling, little, very, very little recovery. You know what I mean? Like people could not stop selling this stock. And yeah, as much as some people thought we maybe were going to go up, like this is bad. And I'm telling you, it just really seems like it's not even done yet. And volume is actually just kind of picking up. Like that's, we could see something even a little higher. Like be careful here, all right? There's not a lot of technical analysis for me to drop here, okay? Look, ACB, I have said, and I've been saying it a little louder on the last couple of videos. I sincerely believe Once this stock recovers, that's when we'll start saying the weed sector is recovering. And look, all I'm seeing is the 8 keep going down. We have not even wicked the 20. There has been no single attempt to even scratch the 20, let alone try to break it. You know what I mean? So this is a really nasty struggle just with the 8. And as much as I love the 8, it's really about the 8 and the 20, right? So yeah, there's so many reasons not to touch this stock for a while. I mean, maybe I would set my alert like right there. What's the bottom of you? Okay. If you want to set an alert, you can set an alert, I would say at 68 or maybe 69 cents. At least 69 does take you above that 20 line right there, right? But end of the day, it's not even that sexy a swing in all honesty, right? It's maybe 10%. I don't know if I'm doing the math. I don't even think it's 10%. It's probably 5%, right? Yeah, so Jesus. ACB, I try to stay impartial. I try to stay unbiased with these videos, but yeah, this thing's a hot mess, all right? And there's so much wrong here, but again, I actually think it's worth looking at because eventually things recover. I actually genuinely believe things do recover. And once this one does, I think it's going to be a bigger signal overall. So I'll show the weekly real quick. But yeah, how can you imagine the weekly is going to look like anything else? If you're struggling with the 8 on the daily, how can you expect anything else on the weekly? Really, that's all I got to say here. So, yeah, short video, but again, there's not a lot of technical analysis here. There's just a whole mess of sweet Jesus, don't take me lower and lower and lower and lower into all-time lows. You know what I mean? So ACB is clearly already there. We've lost 73 cents. We're now at 64. I mean, that's about 10% right there, right? We lost that 3 and a little more than 6, actually a little more than 10% already, right? So again, like I say, once you lose the lines, you just kind of get ready for 20, 20, 20, 20 losses, and that shit adds up quick. So yeah, definitely a more negative video than I wanted to make, right? But there's not a lot of good here. So be careful. Again, we're not here to be passionate traders. We're here to be smart traders. And for me, having my money under the 8 and the 20 is not a good place. You know what I mean? So, hey, trade safely out there one more time.